Greeting to sir, my name is Gohushan, metric number 262760. Now I will going to present about menu pricing and consideration. So what is menu? Menu actually is a presentation of list of food, beverage and or dish and it's served in hotel, restaurant or any food and beverage F&B service place. It is a list of choice or option that consists of detail like respective name of the food, name of beverage, price of the items, description of the items, and more depending on the type of the menu. Trust menu is important planning tools for running F&B business. Menu is different in terms of information, purpose, and occasions. It categorized into 5 types, which are table, the hotel, a la carte, buffet, do job, and California menu. So for table D hotel menu, it is the type of menu with a fixed cost or a set of a dish with limited choice. It means that each meal is set with a fixed set price, which a customer will be charged based on the price set. It's also defined as a table of the host, which the host would offering a meal to customer. So customer no need to do too much authority and accept what have been prepared during their selections. Commonly, the choice of the dish includes appetizing, soup or salad, entrance and dessert, and it is a full set of meal for high-class restaurant and fine dining. Besides combo meal, also one of the type of table D hotel menu, which commonly offered in fast food restaurant or Thai meal in Indian restaurant. The advantage of this menu is easier to contain food cost because it consumes the same ingredient every time. However, the disadvantage is the lack of ability for customer to choose and cannot fulfill their needs, the needs of customer based on their age or palates. Thus, this type of menu is most preferred by F&B service business. So for a la carte, it is a type of menu that provide various of wide choice of food, beverage, and dish with separate respective price. It also referred to the meaning of opposite of the menu. So the price of each of the dish for a la carte is individual and different from its original plate in the main menu, and commonly the item price of the a la carte is higher compared to set dish, and it also offer various type of F&B service like a fast food restaurant and more. So the advantage for the a la carte is customer have ability to choose the dish to fulfill the needs of customer, and for disadvantage is it need a high volume or an uneven distributed workload to kitchen staff because of the complicated of different dish of preparation. Thus, this type of menu is not suitable for banquet, flight catering, and institution catering. However, for buffet menu, it is a type of menu for customer to recognize the availability of food, beverage, or dish that customer can be served as based on customer wants. So nowadays, actually, buffet become the popular dining choice because it could be provide and consume food without limitations or a single price for a single price. Besides, it could also help to inform customer the list of the food during the customer dining period. So for the advantage of the buffet is the restaurant could minimize the staff which low workforce require and as well as increase in the profit margin. However, the disadvantage is low food price compared to traditional sit-down dining, which will reduce the revenue. Dujo menu is a menu which a list of dish will be only served on a particular days. It's also referred as a frequency of special days dish that can introduced by days, weeks, or even months depends on the policy. So the price of the item for Dujo menu is higher compared to a la carte because of the item or dish is less unique. So the advantage of the Dujo menu is it could promote the sales, bring a good image, as well as motivate the staff to create more new recipes. And lastly, for the California menu is a set of different menu for each meal. It cover from breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and it also depends in the dining period. And it means that different dining period have different meals. Okay, now I will going to present about consideration in menu planning. So as I say before, menu is a tool to present the list of food, beverage, or a dish, and it's served in a hotel, restaurant, or any F&B service place. So it is important to ensure a proper and correct consideration in menu planning. So there are 9 considerations. The first one is consideration of needs or desire of patron or customer. It means that the menu must be able to satisfy and exceed the expectation of customer. Trust, it could attract more attention or interest from customer. Second one is the consideration of cook capability. So it's important to ensure a good dining service and achieve a good of quality, standard, and quantity of food, as well as the standardizing the recipe. As a consequences, the consistency of the cooking capability could be ensured. And the third one is equipment capability and layout. So the proper equipment should be installed and prepared to ensure the food could be able to prepare in an efficient way, as well as design a method to avoid to overuse an equipment. Next is consistency and availability of menu ingredient. It is critical to maintain the source of supply for ingredients with a reasonable price to ensure the trend of price is under control, as well as ensure a good quality. The fifth one is nutrition value. So it is the main concern by society. Since most of the customer would like to consume healthy food like salad, and so it is important for the F&B service business to adhere to the food safety and the nutrition policy business. The sixth one is an accuracy in the menu. It is one of the consideration for menu planning. The restaurant should accurate and trustful in describe the information of dish in terms of taste or preparation, so the customer will visit again the F&B restaurant. Next, for the consideration of actual menu items is important, in which that the business only put the dish they're able to prepare or produce in the menu by putting some photo as a reference for customer. And the eighth one is menu analysis during menu planning. So the business should consider the balance between the menu items cost and also revenue, as well as ensure the setup price to cover and generate profit margin. Lastly is food design and layout. So the menu need to design that present in a readable, clear, and unambiguous information to bring a high impact on customer impressions. Okay, for the next one is strategic to pricing menu. For strategic to pricing menu, it is important to sustain a long-term success by figure out a balance the revenue, operation, and price setting to ensure the customer will be visit again. And it also important for customer to make decisions. The customer will base on the price value and decide their meal. Trust the business should emphasize and strengthen aspect based on the factors include that number of ingredients, quality of food or dish, reliability of or consistency of the dish quality, and etc. Besides, it is also to have a better understand the average market price. Trust the business should doing some comparison on pricing between the competitors or do some research to catch up some information like accepted range of pricing now in the market price. And lastly, is also critical to ensure the operation cost uh, and increase the profit margin. So the proper portioner is needed where to apply in helping the pricing strategy, as well as avoid over portioning and waste of food. So as a conclusion, actually, the menu is important for the F&B business, even like restaurant, to setting out the menu planning, and it need to base on the consideration of the menu planning and also the strategy of pricing. that's all from me. Thank you.